Use MoneyThumb to convert bank PDF to QuickBooks. In 2019, there were 2,081,000 accountants, bookkeepers, and clerk accountants in only the United States, as per Statista 2021. One of the biggest contributors to the evolution of accountancy is the ongoing digitization of processes. 91% of accountants say that accounting technology has increased their productivity, and 83% of accountants agree that investing in the latest technologies and digitalization is necessary to sustain a successful practice. Today, we're going to learn about specific things on how to convert with MoneyThumb, why it is important to import statements to QuickBooks, why MoneyThumb, and convert any bank statements to upload into QuickBooks. My name is Vanessa Vasquez, and my superpower is to bring solid financial education and strong strategies to entrepreneurs and accountants. Destroying the kryptonite of small businesses' lack of knowledge, I present correct tools and processes for businesses to grow and expand. I'm an educator, a pro advisor, and named top apologist of 2020. I'm also a homeschooler mom of two beautiful geniuses. MoneyThumb. Why it is important to import statements to QuickBooks. Let's talk about why it is important to import statements for QuickBooks. Number one, what are the benefits of uploading all bank information with one click? Number two, the situations where QuickBooks Bank Fee does not work. And number three, advantages of having the right tool to import information. Let's go over the information. First of all, what are the benefits of uploading all the bank information with one click? Number one is the correct information. Yes, most of the accountants and bookkeepers and pro advisors deal with correct information getting imported into the books. Sometimes when we upload information from an Excel that it has not come in from a statement, then we have missing information that is duplicate, information that we see back and forth, that it doesn't make any sense, specifically for the symbols that we use on debits and credits. So we're going to see the correct information. Another thing is to save time. That is one of the main benefits that we handle. And as you saw in the percentages and the statistics that we presented at the beginning, saving time is one of the main things that we look when we are doing books, when we are doing accounting and bookkeeping. Saving time means that it's not only we're going to have correct information that is uploaded at all the specific times, but also it saves us time on typing and digitizing all this information manually. So we're going to save time on that. And number three, the easy process. What does it mean having an easy process with an uploading tool? It means that only with a click of a button, we can upload tons and tons of months and years just by uploading information that comes from the bank. We can scan PDF files and put it into our tool, and that moment we will have everything digitalized. That is very important. Why? Because we spend a lot of time entering information that has come from previous years or previous periods. What does that mean? It means that we are catching up on accounting or books that we need to get up to date, not only with the state, but also with the federal government. It is very important to have all this information intact and with a backup that comes from the bank and from the credit institutions. It is very, very important. So having correct information, saving time, and having an easy process will help us upload information with one click. Let's talk about the situations where QuickBooks Bank Fee does not work. Don't we feel like this all the time? That we have all this information there. It is on PDFs, it is on papers, it is a scan, but we cannot get it inside of our QuickBooks, or the bank has all of these PDFs already done for us, but they do not allow us to download more than 90 days into QuickBooks. That is one of the main situations that we encounter every day with our banks. And not only with the side of the bank, but also on credit card statements. When credit cards come from different sources, it doesn't matter what type of bank is coming from. Sometimes we encounter that the information, it is already on PDF, but sometimes it is not even correct. Sometimes we have so much information in the memo or the pay that we need to clean that we can only do it within a specific software. So this is when we really go into a situation that we're against the wall, when we feel so stressed and with so much pressure because we need to get this book up to date. What happened in that situation? Very simple. That is when MoneyThumb comes in. And we're going to talk in detail about how we can get into situations that sometimes QuickBooks will not be able to give you all the detail, but with a click of a button, with all the information that we already have on PDF or on paper that we can scan, we can get that information into a system that it will get us through in the time of taxes or just by getting the information in the time of accounting and bookkeeping. What are the advantages of having the right tools to import information? Number one, as you can see, is the ability to validate the information with the statements during conversion. When we are able to do this, we can then include the right information during a conversion. How frustrating it is to upload information, even from the bank, and sometimes the symbol is wrong, right? We have debits when they should be credits and credits when they should be debits. We sometimes have phone numbers and addresses that don't make any sense because they're all with other characters and they don't make any sense. How about having the ability to have this information already validated before we even decided to put it in an accounting system like QuickBooks? So we have that ability. The other thing is that we can import the correct information, excluding, as we mentioned before, the information that is not relevant, like characters, like states information. We can remove numbers. We can remove things that do not make any sense when it comes to information that is relevant into a system like QuickBooks. And the other thing is the possibility to import information from scanned documents. Imagine there's so much information that we have either print out or some clients come to us and say, well, I received all of this and it's a pile. Imagine this pile of paper that customers come and clients come to our offices and just drop it in our office and say, look, these are all my statements from 6 different accounts that I have. And you don't have a system that can scan these documents and put it into useful information. Oh, how frustrating is that? But one of the main advantages that we have, having the right tool to import this information, is the possibility to scan, meaning understanding that we can take all of this information, scan it, and even though it's a picture sometimes, we can put it into useful information. Why MoneyThumb? MoneyThumb, it is one of the different options that we have available in the market for importing and converting PDF files to QuickBooks or to any other accounting software. Another thing that MoneyThumb helps you is that any information that comes as a picture, it allows you to scan it and put it in a system like QuickBooks. And it's fast and easy, and I will show you why. What are the different options offered by MoneyThumb? So we ask each other, what are the different options that we have with MoneyThumb, and why MoneyThumb, right? And as I mentioned before, MoneyThumb helps you save time, have correct information, and has an easy process. Understanding that part, we have different options that are offered by MoneyThumb. And first, we're going to talk about the MoneyThumb Online version. That is a brand new version. We have 3 packages. And as you can see, if you pay annually, you will get the best price. If you paid monthly, it's not a bad thing either because you don't have a contract per se, but it is great to prepay it. It is done and you can move on with all the conversions that you have through the year. If you're an individual, you can save 33% on an annual basis instead of a monthly basis. You have 60 conversions, so you have unlimited support. But again, the system is so easy that it is a no-brainer. Another thing is that you have the standard. You have 240 conversions per year. It helps you get up to date and catch up on all the information that you need to do before the year end. Another thing is like if you're an accountant or a bookkeeper or you're a firm that is growing, let's say up to 800 conversions a year, then you really need the pro because we have so many clients that need to catch up on their information. Now, remember, you have unlimited users on the standard and the pro. So that is unbelievable right there because you can have your whole team working on MoneyThumb Online. And you also have it on your browser. You don't have to download any programs. You do not have to pay per person. So you have that flexibility with MoneyThumb Online. What does it mean to have 2 QBO Convert Pro Plus? That is specifically if you want it in your computer. And you have an option for a lifetime software that you can download into your computer. 2 QBO Convert Pro will read PDF, CSV, XLS, QIF, and .QBO formats. The QBO Convert Pro will convert multiple files in a single operation. It can convert to CSV format for editing and then to .QBO format. It can save profiles for different accounts and clients. And it has an advanced option to set account keywords. It is unbelievable. The only thing is you have to pay for each user. No matter how many users you have, you will have to pay for each user. And another thing that is in comparison to the MoneyThumb Online is that you will have to have it. It needs to be downloaded into each of the computers that you want to use. So those are the advantages that you have on MoneyThumb Online and 2 QBO Convert Pro. Now, let's go into the benefits of converting to .QBO or .CSV. First of all, upload is easier to QuickBooks Company. Second of all, is the information does not duplicate and can be adjusted. And third, the information can be uploaded to QuickBooks Desktop or to QuickBooks Online. Converting to QBO or CSV looks like this. First of all, you will have your PDF. And from your PDF, then you will pass it to either .QBO or .CSV file. And from there, it will go into QuickBooks. Now, let's convert any bank statements to upload into QuickBooks. I'm going to show you some screenshots so then we can go into MoneyThumb and then upload it into QuickBooks so you can see the whole process. This is when you order and you will see the order. If it is a simple, like an individual, you will get the order and you will get all your information, your order number, your date, your email, your total, and all the information. Then you will get an email that it will show you how to run it from a browser and then also how to log in into your account. Then you will go into your MoneyThumb Online and you will put your username, which is your email, and your password, the one that you just set up. And this is exactly how MoneyThumb Online looks. So let's go into the MoneyThumb. Let's demo and let's really learn how to use MoneyThumb. We are now inside of MoneyThumb Online. Let's go into selecting. And first of all, you need to select your account type, if it is a bank or a credit card. Then you're going to select your language. And in this case, it's English. But see all the languages that you can have? I have a lot of clients in Latin America, and sometimes I use Espanol. Then you can say What are the months that you're processing? If you're processing a first statement, a second statement of all the months that you have. First account, second account, third account. Vanessa, what does that mean? The main important thing is that some statements for some banks come with 2 or 3 different accounts. For example, if you're in a bank account and that bank account not only has your checking account, but also your savings account, it may have them both in the same statements. So that is when this comes handy. If you only want to upload the second account, for example, you can mention it and it will take only your second account. Okay? If you want to run the PDF plus and do the text recognition, it is very important to understand what it says here. It gets better results by only selecting this option for scanned documents. If you don't have scanned documents, but you have only PDF, don't select the OCR. You can convert from a specific page to a specific page. You can just select the pages that you want to convert. Then you can select if it is US dates or if it is Europe dates, and then combine multiple descriptions into payee and memo. Override statement years and override the spacing factor. You can leave it as the normal, which is 1. That's the spacing. And then it recognizes strictly numeric description. Sometimes some statements containing only a numeric account number with no letters, then it recognizes that as strictly numeric description. So let's go and upload. You can also drag and drop, but let's just go and click. I'm just going to select the statement. This is the statement, and as you can see, it's uploading. It will take all the information. It does it super fast, and it includes all the information that you need. Once the converter starts reading, it says the month and the year that this statement's, what bank it is. It tells me the last digits of that statement of the checking account. It tells me the beginning balance, the ending balance, and if it is reconciled or not. It says delete all statements if you want to delete it. It tells you the first transaction when it starts, the last transaction when it ends, the total debits, how many total debits we have, how many total credits we have, and it gives you a statement summary. Isn't that amazing and beautiful? One of the main things that I love is that it gives you that it's reconciled. So after that, then we can see a conversion log, which is the detail of that conversion, and we can then review the statement. So let's review the statement detail by detail. Once you see the statement, you can see the dates, a column of the dates. We can see a column of the payee. We can see a column of the amount. We can see a memo column. And then what we want to use and what we don't want to use. If let's say we eliminate one of them, see that it tells you immediately the difference if we are not uploading everything. Now, let's go over this row that we have on the top. First of all, if we want to go back or forth, depending on what we're doing here, if we want to insert any rows because we're missing rows, we can delete a row if it is reading double rows. We can insert a column if we want to insert a column. We can eliminate a column. Let's say that we want to eliminate that column. We can switch signs. Let's say that we are dealing with a specific credit card and we want to switch signs. So you can see the signs switch. Let's do the pay cleanup and let's change it to pay. And let's do a pay cleanup. In the pay cleanup, we can see that we can remove words that are dates. So we can put it here. We can remove words that are currency values. We can remove phone numbers. We can remove 2 letters state abbreviations. Remove numbers that start with a number, with the sign number, right, with hashtag. Replace punctuations by spaces. Remove special characters, like if you have a special characters, you can remove that. Remove numbers from words with letters. I'm going to show you. Remove extra space, that's very important. Remove repeated words. And then remove numbers with fewer digits than it will take it. And if you want to change the cases, upper cases, title cases, lower cases, because sometimes it's just screaming at you, you can do it. Another thing is that if you want to remove phrases or words, some of the ones that I remove when I'm removing phrases is if it says check card, for example. If you want to say check card, or if you want to remove purchase. Purchase is another one that I always remove because, again, I know that it's a purchase. I don't need to see it. Another thing is like if it has an attention, right? Attention to. So I put it as part of that. Then I use clean and see how much it clean all this information. Another of the things that I use is, for example, see over here, like if you want to edit inside of the information, you can search for that, or you can go into expecting that information inside of your statement, and you can look at each information in specific. If you click on it, you can eliminate all this, or another thing that I do is that I can go into the payee cleanup and I can add this one as well as part of my cleanup. And then eliminates all of this excess that I have as part of my cleanup. So it included all the information that I needed and eliminated all the information that I didn't need. Then let's go save and go to the next tab. And once we have it here, we can put the bank name. In this case is Bank of America, as you saw it. And that is specifically to know what is the number, the FID lookup number that we're going to work with. We can put the number of the account number, the last 4 digits. Let me just put a bogus one. And let's create the QBO. So you can see the QBO file is ready. And you can say, okay, we can download the file. And it's going to download my file as .qbo, as you can see, or you can upload it into QuickBooks directly without doing any of these steps. Immediately it uploaded to QuickBooks. So you don't need to download it. You do not need to know that. You will be able to import it and accept it, and you will be able to name it already when you go into QuickBooks. So with that said, let's upload it to a QuickBooks account. Let's import it. We're going to select the sample company and the sample account. And we're going to import it and put everything in our system. Once it's uploaded, it will tell me added 30 transactions to the sample account register, and you can go into the register and see them. So let's go into QuickBooks so you can see those in the register. These are all the transactions that come from MoneyThumb directly into QuickBooks and already are in your register. Now, Vanessa, what if I don't want to bring them all into my register into uncategorized expenses and uncategorized income? Very simple. That is when you decide to do it in a manual way. When you decide to do it in a manual way, you can go back here. And then you can, with the download file, you can go specifically inside of QuickBooks and upload it. Let's see how you can do that. Once you are in QuickBooks, you can go into manually upload your transactions. You can select your file. I've already got it, and you're going to select the QBO file that it created. You can click on open, and then you can click on continue. Once you're there, you can select the account that you're going to upload the information from, and you can click continue. And then just like that, and you're going to see all of your transactions as part of your QuickBooks. Then now you can start categorizing immediately after you have here, and you can start categorizing. You can add the vendor, you can put the travel, if it is travel, and you can create the rule. Just like that, you can have all your information up to date into QuickBooks. Now, how do you feel when all the information that you have been trying to get into QuickBooks, it is up to date, it is uploaded, and you are ready to classify it and get everything organized for you and your clients. Isn't that a great feeling? It is amazing what a tool like MoneyThumb can create in your business. So with that said, don't delay. Start converting your documents now to save time and money. Visit MoneyThumb.com and get started right now.